Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do our October favorite. So if you'd like to see that, please stick around. And real quick, if you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload before you leave. All right, let's get right on into my favorites. All right guys, so first of all, how was your Halloween? If you celebrate it, let me know in the comments down below how it was. Did you have fun? I would love to see some of your looks. I'm sorry I didn't post any looks. It was a kind of a rough month for us, as you probably know by now. But so yeah, that is, why. But hopefully next Halloween will be better and I'll be able to post tons of looks. I'm super excited already, even though it's a year away. But let's just get into our favorites. It's just a small thing of favorites. As you can see, it's just a small bin. I have a lot of favorites, but a lot of the stuff I've talked about like numerous times, and I don't want to like bore you. So I tried to pick things that I haven't talked about a million times. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of these I've talked about before, definitely, but So we're just gonna get right on into it. I'm not gonna go in any particular order really. I'm just kind of gonna grab. But the first thing is, this is just the box because the actual product is downstairs with my skincare stuff, and it is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. And like I said, this is just the box, but this stuff is phenomenal. I got this, I think I got it in the Boxy Lux box. I could be wrong. Sorry if you hear kids. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this came in the Boxy Lux box and not a typical BoxyCharm, but I'm so excited that it did. This is like a $75 moisturizer, I think, or close to there, between 70 and 80. I've wanted this for so long. You guys know I use the neck cream and the under eye cream from them, and I am obsessed, and I really wanted this too, but that's expensive, and honestly, I'm not got a big family. We don't have a ton of money to just, throw around, so when I get to buy my more expensive stuff, that's because I've been saving to buy it. So I'm really excited that I just got this in the Boxy Lux. It's a really, really, really wonderful moisturizer. I love that it is not crazy heavy, so it doesn't feel greasy on your skin or feel like it's weighing you down, but it still like moisturizes so incredible, because that was the problem I was having with the other moisturizer I was using. Is I tend to get the heavier moisturizers because my skin is exceptionally dry, especially since moving to Arizona, but then it's so heavy that a lot of times it still kind of comes off feeling kind of greasy, and I've not had that problem at all since I started using this. This has been the only moisturizer I've been using since I got this, and I definitely recommend it. The next two products kind of go together, and those are the Bling Boss and Ring the Alarm palettes from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Vault collection. Now, the reason why I am saying these two and not the other two is because Armed and Gorgeous is actually what I used to make this look today, and that video will be up next week. So since I just used it today for the very first time, obviously I can't quite put it in my favorites, although it's pretty darn good. And as far as the other one, which is Dark Magic, you guys saw in the video where I tested it out that it didn't quite perform as good as the other ones. It was a lot more patchy, and like I thought if you blended enough, it kind of, you have to really, 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 really work with it. But I actually noticed when I was editing the video, I couldn't quite see it in the harsh lights, because I don't know if you know this, but beauty lights are extremely harsh. And I couldn't quite see it. Like, I thought I had blended it really well, but when I was editing that video, I realized how patchy it still was. And I'm super disappointed, because I put in a lot of work. I actually had to edit out a lot of the work I put in, because that video was going to be like an hour long with all of the blending I had to do for that. So that means I have to do even more blending. So it's not really my favorite. I'm still going to use it some, and I'm still glad that I bought it, because I love supporting other, YouTubers and stuff, and I do really like Jaclyn Hill, but that's definitely my least favorite from the Vault collection. A lot of people have also claimed that it's very patchy, and now I see it. They're right. I mean, I hate to say that, I really, really do, because you guys know I absolutely adore the first Jaclyn Hill palette. But that palette is just, it's definitely the dud of the Vault collection. You can buy these palettes separately, so honestly, unless there's a certain color in that palette that you absolutely have to have, I'd say just buy them separately and buy the other 3, because that one, I mean, it's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. I've definitely used worse palettes, but it's not great either, which is so disappointing. But the other 3 I am loving, and like I said, I can't quite call Armed and Gorgeous a favorite yet, since I only just used it for the first time today, which, like I said, be on the lookout for that video next week. You know, so you can see my thoughts and see what colors did or didn't work for me. But yeah, but these 2 are amazing. Ring the Alarm looks like this. It's lots of reds and oranges, really good for fall, and nice warm colors. I love this palette. All of the videos for these, you know, will be linked, but definitely love that palette. And then the other one is the Bling Boss palette. This palette is so fun. Look at those colors. They are so vibrant, so beautiful, and I just had such a blast trying out this palette. So those 2 definitely get a thumbs up from me. The next 2 things are from Wet n Wild, and I've used these in videos now, and that is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush and the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. These are amazing. The ones I have are in, the blush is 316B, the Princess Daiquiris, and the highlighter is 319B, Blossom Glow. I think these are awesome. They're like $3 at the drugstore, so I mean, why not? And they work amazing. I think Wet n Wild has like totally stepped up their game. Like seriously, their makeup is, some of their makeup performs better than some of the high-end makeup I have, like no joke. So I definitely suggest buying these. I've bought more since. They're awesome. They are awesome. For $3 a piece, you can't go wrong. Seriously. Next time you're at the drugstore and you see these, pick them up. You will not be disappointed. The next thing is also a blush, and it is the Laura Geller New York Baked Blush and Brighten. Mine is in the color Tropic Hues, and it looks like this. I haven't tried any of the other ones. I got this, I think, in the BoxyLuxe. If not, it was just in a normal BoxyCharm box, but it's from BoxyCharm. This is gorgeous. I love this. It's got a tiny bit of glitter. Like, it doesn't look glittery on your face. It kind of glows. Like, it's a glowy blush, and it's gorgeous. I love this. So seriously, if you can find it, check it out. It's beautiful. The next thing is kind of a set, and I have mentioned it before, but I've started like I really do like it. I can't help it. And that is the Conceal, Bake, and Brighten set from the KKW collection. I've talked about these before. You guys know this concealer. I'd probably die for this concealer. Mine is just about completely gone. I need more. My concealer is in shade 3, and then the baking powder and the brightening powder are in 1. I love this brightening powder, seriously, because every other brightening powder I use always gives me flashback. This does not. I love it. The one I used before this was the Laura Mercier one, which made your eyes so bright and beautiful. But the second somebody took a picture of you, it looked like you threw flour in your face, which was so disappointing. So yeah, but this does not do that. This is fantastic. Now, I have to say though, there is a big negative with these products. I hate the size. I'm sorry. I absolutely despise the size of these. They're so tiny. Like, look at this baking powder. Look how itty bitty that is. You get 0.123 ounces. That's less than 4 grams. Like, that's ridiculous. And this powder, like face powder, I've ever used. Seriously, it is. It goes on so beautifully. It blends seamlessly. You look fantastic. It makes your skin look amazing. You have like the best skin day when you use it. But if you use this on your whole face, it's gonna be gone super fast. That's crazy. Like seriously, not that Kim Kardashian would ever watch any of my videos, but seriously, I hope that one of these days she hears enough people saying this about the size that she decides to make her stuff bigger. It's the same thing with the concealer. Like, look how tiny this is compared to other concealers. Like, right up here, I've got the concealer I used for this makeup look, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Like, look at the difference in size. I went through this so fast, so much faster than I do the other mascaras or the other concealers that I use. Sorry, lack of sleep, baby's still not sleeping. But you know, like, I just make it a little bit bigger. If you have to raise the price, that's cool. Trust me, if people like it enough, they'll pay a little extra for it. I most certainly will, because I think these products are amazing. Like I said, the absolute only con I have is the size. I love these. I will continue to repurchase them over and over and over again as long as they're available, because they honestly are very, very good. And if you have not tried them, please, if you are able to, try them. Try them. They're so good. Seriously, they're so good. I don't care how you feel about the Kardashians. I really, really don't. That makeup is bomb. The next thing, I've mentioned this many times. I'm sorry if you're sick of it, but it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this. This is not a new product whatsoever, but it is fantastic. And I have repurchased this so many times, I don't even know how many. It is so good. Smashbox, they know what they're doing with primer. Seriously, you know I love this. I also love the primer water. Seriously, if you haven't already, buy it. The last product I'm going to talk about today is a contour palette, and it is the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte palette. It looks like this, and inside of it looks like this. This is so good. It smells like chocolate. Like if you went to like one of those like chocolate bakeries or something. It does. It smells so good. This packaging, like just for the packaging itself, this is such stunning packaging. I am obsessed with it. And I love that it's nice and hard. It really does protect the makeup. Like I've dropped this a couple times, unfortunately. My makeup's still perfect. You saw that. Like it's, I really, really, really love this packaging. But only thing I will say is, like I said, I really do like this. I've been using it a lot lately. It's definitely not, I don't like it more than the KKW Beauty one, which you guys know I've talked about a billion times. You guys know that's my absolute favorite contour palette. I don't like it as much, but I definitely like it enough that I'm okay using it instead of the KKW. You know what I mean? Like before, after I started using the KKW, I didn't stray from that. I didn't go back to any of my old ones that I used to like. But now I'm okay with sometimes not using that to use this one instead. But I mean, the KKW is still my all-time favorite, but this is a really good one. So if you can get your hands on it, I definitely suggest it because it's really good. Alright guys, and those are my favorites for the month of October. I hope that you enjoyed this and that it was helpful if you were thinking about buying any of these products. Now you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you see. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!